Alright, so this is the same problem we've been doing on page 53. These are the numbers and they're ordered in chronological order. And here's the median, the first quartile, and the third quartile, which we have already calculated. And we have the min and the max value, which are obvious, right? The minimum value is 5, the max value is 85. And if you recall, we calculated this to be an outlier. So I'll show you how to denote an outlier with a box plot. So the first step is we make our box with our first quartile and our third quartile, and we show where the median is located. So we have the first quartile at 15, right? We have the third quartile at 42.5. Notice our x-axis is in the range of our data values, and also it is labeled as travel time, labeled correctly. And then our median falls at 22.5. We now will draw what we call the whiskers. We will draw this whisker to the minimum value at 5, but we'll draw this whisker to 65. We'll stop it at 65 because that is our next highest value before we get to the outlier at 85. We denote the outlier with a little dot. If 85 was not an outlier, you would just continue to draw that whisker all the way out. But since it is a outlier, we leave it or we denote it with a dot. So this is a box plot, and you can get shape from a box plot just like we have from our other graphical representations. This area here, notice this is our center, and this large area here indicates that this is a skewed right distribution. It looks like this, if that's where the center is, and then the tail goes out to here. So it is a skewed to the right distribution. A symmetric box plot would look something like, let me get rid of all this ink, would look something like this. So that would be a symmetric box plot. A skewed right would be something like we just saw, with a lot of data contained in that third quartile. And then our skewed left would look something like this, with a lot of data in that first quartile. So this would be skewed to the left, right? The center would be right around there, and there you go. Let's see what the next slide. Okay, this is standard deviation, so we're going to stop here. We did not get into that yet, and that's what we will go over on class Monday. And so the homework is going to be, you'll have some on histograms because we haven't had any of those yet. So you'll have page 46, numbers 57, 59. And then, I'll put these on the website. And then page 70, number 83, 87, page 71, numbers 91, and then you're going to do, I think it's on page 72, you're going to do multiple choice questions 1-7 through 109. Just a few of them, but that's just to get you in the habit of doing multiple choice questions and getting you familiar with I guess, because that's 50% of the final exam of the national exam you'll take at the end of the year is made up of multiple choice questions, so it's just familiarizing yourself with those. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday in class.